YouTube. Man, YouTube, man. What the fuck is up? Check this out. 19 kids been inside the house, bro. We need to be trouble and get informed by this report and back. Let's be talking, let's be talking, let's be holding crap. My phone is what happened now? I beat him 3 times in a row. She got a 3 streak. Mm. You gotta do better than that, you weakling. I probably either. Stop that car. What? What are you doing? Stop for the bugs get out. Huh? You say you're not doing nothing. Well, my kids in there acting crazy. YouTube be kind of dead. Like it's hard to get a lot of my moderators in here, boy. I tell you. YouTube, man, it's fucking popping, huh? I'm thinking I gotta stay on here like a good hour. I just ain't got time like that. I don't got time just to sit on YouTube for a whole hour. You feel me? Like I feel like I got the easiest chat. They come here network for a hot ass second. Once I can build this motherfucker up, I'm gonna start going on StreamYard. And it's a big ass damn spider and shit, boy. Fuck. That's why I never just put my little chair out here and just sit on my balcony. There's too many motherfucking spiders and shit. Spiders do come in handy though, 'cause they eat the mosquitoes and shit though. But man, hit that like button if you ain't a hater. If you ain't a hater and shit like that, oh, you must be a hater. Whoever watching right now, you must be a hater. Got time for no fake ass haters no more on this page. It's either you rocking with this page or you not. You know what I mean? Simple as that. I'm tired of sugarcoating shit for motherfuckers on this channel. Either you fuck with the vibe or you don't. Shit. That bitch, yeah, that's his team. And I know what it is too. A lot of my moderators, I'm not on they top feed, and some of them, most of them, not on mine either. I just happen to see people go live, but what it is, motherfuckers be stuck on like 3 or 4 channels that go live, and they stuck between those 4 channels, and they don't give nobody else no airtime. So the little people that should stick together, they all bunched up in one little fucking crowd of people. That's what the problem is with YouTube. Everybody bunched in these small ass little time frames and shit in between each other and shit like that. Like, fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Fucking people stealing content. A lot of people don't even be doing content. If you have like 10 niggas on the channel, on a panel and shit, not saying nothing. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. You understand me? Yo, what's up with it, bro? What up, Dre? What's up with it? Hit that like button for your boy. What's up with it? I've been cool, bro. You know what I mean? I haven't seen you on here, so I've been low key taking care of different business. I haven't been on YouTube. I just now got back into the algorithm of trying to get back on YouTube. You know, YouTube is funny when it comes to the algorithm. If you take a time, you take some time off of YouTube, it don't be sending your notifications out when you live. So I've been going live though, but not building up so much traffic. But I have been going back live a little bit, trying to get my foot back in the water for YouTube. Uh, but yeah, I'm doing good, get myself back mentally, physically. Trying to get my mind right. I was working on getting stronger the last few months, and shit like that. Just maintaining. What I mean, just maintaining in life. When I got time, I figure since I'm on like vacation shit, I'll fuck with YouTube a little bit more now. Um, when I got the time, it's hard to build the chat up. Look, I keep telling people, bro, the fucking chat is where your content is at. Yeah, yeah, bro, you gotta get it, bro. Yeah, I got some different career fields I'm getting into. I've been working on being mentally, physically better in different avenues. Just figuring out more shit. Um, Maintaining. Didn't have a lot of time for social media, but now I'm kind of back in the mix of it. Um, but like yeah, like I said, like working on my inner self, working on me. But when it comes to YouTube in general, this like the chat. It don't matter what kind of content. I've been seeing people going to sleep on like people don't really got no real content on YouTube. Like I said, it's really about the chat. When you find once you could build your chat up, you got a successful channel. That's the way YouTube is. And I feel like I have a successful channel, but what happens is it's hard to get all my moderators here at one time. If I could get, that's where all the support will come from, and then they add more people to the channel. So you see how YouTube is. Yeah, got to work on the mindset and try to learn some new skills. Got to get. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all about upgrading. It's all about learning. You can't stay in one spot. You can't stay. You can't with nothing. Even with YouTube, with regular work, even with regular work, you can't just stay. You can't just stay there. You got to upgrade. Don't ever trust no job neither. Not nowadays. You can't trust no job. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's really hard to trust jobs because you got a good job and get let go. So right now, I'm just like on the mission of learning different fields, a couple of different fields, not just one. Having my foot in different doors is my goal. Having my foot in a couple of different goals. And I'm that I know I got some short term goals, but I also got some bigger goals where I want to put my hands in certain avenues within the next year or so. So yeah, just trying to learn different skills. That's it. But when it comes to this YouTube shit, like I said, this shit just about your chat. If I could start getting more of my moderators in here at one shot somehow, like people know I'm live. Um, I think the channel will grow a little bit where I can do what I want to do with the channel. You know what I mean? The channel lacks because, and I tell people, I got other channels. I don't be on them, but I might start fucking with them too. I might get back on my sport wave. I got like my other regular Jersey Rich channel where I'm probably gonna get back into the entertainment type of shit. But like I said, this page is my networking page. This is a page where I just, I basically just talk to the chat. That's 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 the content of this channel. Basically, I talk to the chat, see what's up, what's going on, a little bit of networking. You know what I mean? It's open to whatever topic the people want to talk about. So sometimes it's hard to get people in here that want to, have maybe a quick conversation. Like I said, like having a decent chat, you ain't even got to have no real content. You ain't even got to have no real fucking content nowadays. If I see motherfuckers that go live and they got like a good 50 people, 60 people that always pop in the chat, most people be having conversations within the chat. You feel me? Within each other. And that keeps people entertained too. And that's a big part of the channel is having a decent, chat, with people that's conversating within your lives. So that's what I'm about. That's the mission of this page to try to build up a chat. You know what I mean? That's it. Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when it's lit. Like it don't matter who you can have a small channel. You can have a channel with 100 people, right? Let's say you got 100 subscribers, right, on your YouTube channel, right? But when you go live, you always got like 40 of those people in the chat. Your channel gonna go faster than somebody that got more subscribers because they see that you always got 40 people in the chat. And you got people having conversations, you got people chilling. You feel me? You got 40 people that might hit the like button. You got a strong 40, strong even 20. I need to start from my strong 10. I don't even have like I feel like I have it. I just don't have it all at one time. I feel like I have a strong maybe 20 people that rock with the page. They just don't never see I'm live at the same time. People miss my lives. That's what I have to a lot of people. A lot of people don't get notified that I'm live. So it's not like I wouldn't get to support. So when I don't get to support off this page, it kind of lacks on the type of content I want to put out on the page. Like I want this to be a networking page where we have open topics about sports, gambling, relationships, what's going on, and current news type shit. You know what I mean? Just open topics for grown folks. You know what I mean? Just something simple. Something when you ain't gotta worry about too much negativity. A place where you like, yo, they talking about some shit that's going on in over here, this state, this country. Might be talking about sports a hot second, might be talking about gambling, might be talking about relationships, whatever. Whoever pop into the channels. Might be talking about I get a lot of people from different countries that might pop up here. They might have a conversation about their country and shit. You feel me? Like so it's always, every day could be a different type of conversation depending on who the people is. You know what I mean? Who the reach is. So that's the concept though, basically. But I do appreciate those people, but I gotta build my strong 20 people up. But it's with me too. I gotta stay consistent on here. I'm not consistent enough. Like I said, I've been taking breaks from like YouTube for like 2 months. to come back. You know what I mean? And your page don't grow like that. And there's money on this motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. I know a couple of people that don't got real big pages and they making like $600-700 a month, $800 a month on YouTube, just on some simple shit, just going live, just having a little, a little buzz, a little extra $700-800 extra. I'll take that shit. You know what I mean, I know a few people that got less than like 10K subscribers that's making, you feel me? That's making a couple $100 a month. You know what I mean? Making bill money. You know what I mean? Light bill, gas money. You know what I mean? Like making money that could help out for a better lifestyle. Even if you gotta keep it 9 to 5, just something that just adds on to that 9 to 5. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Like let me get back into the groove of this YouTube shit because I'm seeing it. And I'm like, yeah, there's some money in that bitch if you stay consistent with it. You feel me? Even with a small page, you can still make a little bit of money with the page. If, like I said, if you got consistent people on your chat. That's kind of like how they like a good how you get your money too. When you got consistent crowd of the same people with YouTube, you got a crowd of people. So like I said, you can have 10,000 subscribers, you can have 100 subscribers, right? And as long as you got like a good 40% and that's in that channel subscribe that be in the chat, your page is a success. So you want to be close to that 40-50% range. You know what I mean with your page. So, but we also shaking though YouTube. Yeah, it can't be talking too much. Praise too. That's right. Nah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I said, like my lives are hit and miss because I took a lot of breaks, so a lot of people don't know I'm live. So people you normally just catch me like, oh shit, I know you be live like that. Some odd people I see like, oh shit, I know Jersey Rich be live again. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just now fucking with it here. I just now the last maybe like 2 weeks, I kind of got into the algorithm with it a little bit. Look at big dog. Talk about some Jersey, bro. Funny as hell. Hey, what's up, Jess? What's going on? We just we just have having random conversations right now. We just talking about YouTube and stuff. Oh, the June Junes, Jess, you already know the June Junes gonna pop up here and there. Like I said, like I don't mind the June Junes like that. They could pop up, pussy motherfuckers. Man, this guy dog, man, I step on this fool's face. I don't worry about the little June Junes. They're gonna have negativity to say when we talking about grown folks stuff. You know what I mean? Stay in your little kid's place. You understand me? Stay in your little kid's place. You know what I mean? It's a grown folks conversation. And I can see that you lack the brain cells to have a conversation. You know what I mean? So stay in the kid's place. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the kid's place. Stay in the kid's place until you have the brain cells to have a conversation on this platform. You know what I mean? You just stay to yourself. Just stay to yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have the common sense. You don't have the brain cells to have a conversation. So you might as well just stay to yourself. Yeah, he a cornball with it. He a cornball with it. He a cornball with it. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't be worrying about what they be talking about. Hey, what's up? That's why I don't be worrying about what they be talking about. Hey, what's up? So that's why I don't be worrying about what they be talking about. Hey, yo, Ben. Yeah, he is weird. He just ain't random. Just ain't random stuff. You know, you're gonna have your Junes that's gonna say weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm on vacation, enjoying life. That's all. All I can ask for, like enjoying life, success. You know what I mean? Like I said, getting back on this YouTube journey with good people. Like I said, like, you gonna have your negativity, but you know, I'm more searching for the people that want to fuck with the page, people that want to have a conversation. That's the type of people I'm fucking with. People that want to have a grown conversation. You know what I mean? People that can have a grown conversation. Like I said, we will be hosting open panels on this motherfucker too. Probably like maybe another week. I'm gonna see if I can post some traction and shit. I haven't been on StreamYard in a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on StreamYard. To get you some hoes while you so worried about a nigga and shit. Oh man, he a weirdo, huh? He a weirdo, huh? He a weirdo. He a weirdo, huh? Like he ain't grown enough to have a conversation with a grown man. So you know what I mean? You ain't he ain't worried about having a conversation with a grown man. I'll go back and forth like we're a little kid. So he don't got the brain cells. Hold on, y'all. But we also shaking YouTube. But probably do some push-ups and shit maybe tomorrow and shit, bro. Trying to, trying to get right with. Man, yo, cuz, man, shut up, man. If I slam you in your neck, boy, still little ass, little kid self up, boy. You know what I mean? And I can tell you probably not even from America, so I ain't gonna go back and forth with no June. Who don't got no muscles? Are you crazy? Who, who don't got no muscles? Like I said, man, stay out of grown folks' business, man. Muscles and shit, boy. Where your muscles at? Where your shit at? I'm working on a little something though, bro. You know what I mean? I'm working. I got a little muscle. I got some little shit. You know what I mean? My shit there, getting there, working on it. It's called self. Working on self. I can't say the same about you though. I'm working on my shit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he a little kid. That's what I'm saying. He a little kid. He a little kid. You can't have a grown folks conversation. It's time to go night night. Go eat your little cookies and shit. You know what I mean? Your milk and cookies. It's time to go to sleep, buddy. Go eat your little milk and cookies and shit. What's up with it? You say you want to talk? What's up with it? What you want to talk about? Hit that like button. Talk about that for starters. Hit that like button. Let's talk about hitting that like button for starters. Talk about shit. And talk about shit. Anybody else got shit to say inside the chat? I'm not yapping, bro. He said gang. All right, gang, all that stuff. Yeah, man. Huh? He said Jerry. He said Jerry World. Shrimp. Chef for Jersey, bro. Man. Little Benny. One of my Junes. My kid's always in there fighting, boy. It was, I gotta see what's going on. Hold on, y'all. My fault, y'all. Shit. Kids in there no, acting up and shit. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, popular, yeah. Nah, I been fucking with my little push ups and shit a little bit, getting my shit right. You know what I mean? Like little by little. I'm starting to get like a little like a motherfucking gut though, boy. I'm trying my chest. Gotta suck that shit in. That shit. Said everything. 19 minutes. I'm just saying who look at us motherfucker. I'm trying to get like different angles and shit, like different angles looking at the camera and shit. Fuck, man. 19 and 40. Anybody saying nothing, huh? Go on here, huh? That bitch ass motherfucker. How long I been live? Shit, I've been live for a little bit. I ain't gonna be live too much longer though on this bitch. Y'all not saying shit in the chat. Y'all not saying shit. Yeah, this stupid shit. Sounds like acting crazy. Where you think LeBron going to play? Well, I don't know, bro. Everybody like shit between Golden State, maybe the Sixers, yo. Seeing him do that shit with Golden State would be kind of dope, though. You know, you get to stay on the West Side, though. But if he come to the East, like I said, LeBron looking at the chase a championship. Like he looking to go on a championship run. Like man, whatever he go, bro, I feel sorry for him if he don't go to the Knicks. I don't give a fuck, nigga. The Knicks, I feel like the Knicks, but the Knicks gonna be a problem for the next maybe like next good like year or two in the East. Knicks gonna be a problem. The Knicks though, we gonna be a problem. So wherever he go, he gonna have to put up with my Knicks. But he trying to go on a championship run. Like I said, wherever he go, he gonna have to put up with my Knicks. Wherever he go, we gonna run shit. Especially in the East. I feel like the Knicks still gonna come out between over five in the East. Definitely coming out maybe two or three next year. This, what I mean, next season too. So he said, "Oh, hopefully that don't happen." But him with Wemby, oh man, that would have to give up some pieces for that though. Like they're gonna have to give up some pieces, some of them young pieces though, to get LeBron. Probably with that salary, they'll have to give up like Harper, and I don't like. They got some good, I mean, some good young players to give up. For LeBron that might only want to play 1 year. I mean, a team probably gonna sign him for like a year, maybe 2 years, if anything. So. Do you give up a lot of young pieces for a player that's not gonna play that long? You feel me? Like it's kind of hard to tell. Like, yeah, he can sign anywhere. Even the Knicks was looking at him, but I don't want the Knicks to give up any pieces for LeBron. Sorry. Like, yeah, it'd be dope to have him in New York, but I feel like if it's about running a championship, see the Knicks, we just won the championship. We just won a championship without LeBron. So I'm just like, we could do it again without him. And I don't want us to give up pieces to get LeBron. Like I like our team right now. So I mean I feel like we could run shit another it's a possibility that we could run it back. What I mean? We could run this shit back one more time. So with the same squad. So, Brunson about to be running shit next season too. He already proved himself that he one of those ones too. Yeah, but LeBron could go sign anywhere though. Yeah? He could go sign anywhere. Anybody would love to have LeBron for like a year and see that could go on a championship run. Um, I feel like it'd be easier. I think it'd be easier for him to go into the East and try to compete in the East. The West got a lot of competition. Then you got LaMelo Ball now that went to the Timberwolves now, so he went Ant-Man. So so they're gonna be doing their thing over there. That's a young squad. That's nice. LaMelo Ball, he just makes some kind of dumb plays sometimes though. You know what I mean? But I've been following LaMelo Ball since he been like in Chino Hills and shit. You know what I mean? So seeing him with Ant-Man, I think with Ant-Man, one of the faces of the NBA. Like right between him and Wemby coming in that generation. So um yeah, that they're gonna be dope. I feel like they definitely be probably like three or four in the West, the Timberwolves, most likely. They should have a decent year. And man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a scary thing right there in the backcourt right there. Like Melo gonna be dishing that thing. He gonna be hitting his shots though, but he gonna be dishing that shit to Ant Man. And if they both healthy, oh yeah, they're gonna be a problem. Nah, and I gotta look. I don't even really know who's on the Timberwolves squad. I can't even name some of the other players though. But I know Lamelo, he about to get them all lit though. You know how Lamelo do? He gonna get them lit. So that's gonna be next season. Gonna be dope. Next basketball season gonna be official, bro. I'm telling you. And I can't wait for this NFL season too. Like, what up, Bug? Yeah, we just talking a little bit of sports real quick. Something like football gonna be coming up next though. You got the world, soccer and shit like that. I haven't been keeping up with it though, but I've been hearing like certain things. I know like Mexico is playing, Portugal and shit. Like, it's healthy. It's only gonna be scary and looking like a baby joy. That's what I'm saying. That shit gonna be official. Yeah, there's a lot of big trades that happen and shit. Like Jalen from Boston, he went to where he go? Where Jalen went? I slipped my head. What Jalen went? He got traded too. It's a couple of big trades and shit. So shit. I'm mad that my boy Mitchell Robinson from the Knicks, he on the fucking Celtics now. I can't believe that shit. One of the longest Knicks. Been there. He been there 8 years. He won a championship, and they can't figure out a contract for him. Like fuck. Oh, he went to 76ers. Yeah, yeah. Damn, that's gonna be a good squad. 76ers. That's gonna be a good squad too. They still ain't fucking with my Knicks. They still ain't fucking with my Knicks though. I feel like the Knicks got like a dynasty squad right now. Like they got the possibility to make some moves, and they all still young in the next like 2 or 3 years. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of Knicks talk for it's gonna be a lot of Knicks talk for the next couple of years. Even if Knicks don't win a championship, the Knicks gonna still be in the playoffs and still be doing different shit. It's hella big ass spiders, yo. I don't know what kind of spiders these are. It's some big ass spiders. Like they're too big. I don't know what kind of spiders these are. But it's like two of them. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back, y'all.